what I've got here is a TS100 soldering iron. I recently replaced a tip with a B2 tip. Now this one's actually, the old tip was terrible, and I'll put a clip in of that of me soldering with it before. So this tip is an improvement. Also got this this soldering cleaner thing, so you just poke it in there like that and cleans it off. Looks a lot better than my old tip. But I wanted to try an I-tip out this for the TS100. So I'm gonna unbox that and see what it's like and show you how to actually change it. So taking this out, you just unzip it like that. And then let's see what's inside. It's fine. So this is the TSI. So it's got like a, kind of a skinnier tip, compared to this. Love those clippers because, but still surviving, so it's good. I love these clippers. I got them from eBay or something, and it's just like, they're like $2 each from China. So you get them, you just keep them around. I keep like 3 around the shop. So let's see what's going on here. All right, so we got the tip here. Let's go ahead and put the macro lens on and see what happens. All right, so that should be a little more clear. And you can see, hopefully you can see, this tip right here is quite a bit thinner than this tip. So when you're trying to get into the electronics and stuff, that should be a lot better. Like, like let's just say this controller I had for my Strand Beast, you got to get in there with that a lot better, whereas that's kind of, a lot bigger. Yeah, I think there's probably a purpose for both of these, and I'll probably be able to use them both, but yeah, well thought. It's good to have them both, I guess. So when you're ready to change it, you've got the 1.5 millimeter hex key. Take that out, and then just undo this. Obviously you want to make sure it's not hot, which it's not right now. So undo the screw. Actually, probably need to use the tip like that. Here we go. Comes off nicely, and then just pulls right out. It's nice. Yeah, I'm still got a little bit of nastiness on that soldering iron, but this new one, you just plug it in any way you like, and that's really easy. I use the ball nose to kind of get it in a little bit, than the regular tip to put it all the way in. I think that helps maybe get it not stripped as much. It does come with a Allen key, but I don't know where that is. Maybe it's in my drawer somewhere. So let's see how it looks. So for this TS100, you just press the button and then it ramps up to speed. Obviously I don't want to touch it anymore. So it goes up really fast. Then I've got this. Pretty good. Yep, there we go. So it's just nice with these little parts that you can get in there a little bit better. This is my first use with it, so I guess I'm just making that assumption. Alright, so I got an Arduino Pro Mini, Arduino/SparkFun Pro Mini. It's a genuine board from the manufacturer, so yeah, let's go ahead and take these headers off, and then we'll probably put them back on again. So first you want to clip them all. First you want to clip them all apart so they can be separated individually. So look at that, and that. Okay, looking pretty good there. So let's put some heat to it. Oh, sorry about that. And then I can turn on my fancy fume extractor. You can see the red light there. Looking good. So that allows us to remove every one of them one by one. We don't have to get them all melted at once, which would be a real pain. All right. Come on. Well, this isn't easy either. There we go. Got one. Got two. Removing these headers is a real pain. I'm not a real fan of this. So, not working quite as well as I'd hoped. This works a lot better once I've got the actual pin and I'm heating that up. I think I was heating the wrong pin before. There we go. Come on out. There we go. And then last one. There we go. Very nice. So unfortunately it looks like I've got this set for continuity. Looks like I ruined something, so if I hit the ground here and the ground there, it's not showing it at all. So ground there, well, ground there works. So maybe it would work, but it looks like I've stripped off some of this stuff. So I'd consider that not a success. So I wouldn't necessarily listen to me on this account, but I would say don't plug in headers unless you want them on there at all times. So this works a lot better when you actually take the plastic part off beforehand after splitting everything, and then you put a little bit of solder on the tip and it slides right out. So, little technique helps. And I'd like to think the small tip probably helps as well as these tweezers that I'm using. Alright, so I'm just soldering up a WeMOS D1 mini board. Let's see how this goes. Smoke's sucked nicely into the fan, which you can't see. It's off screen, but it's shining a nice red light to let me know it's on, and the fumes, of course, going away. That's a good hint as well. So I mean, so far it looks pretty good soldering it. I mean, my soldering skills are not great by any means, but it's going on without much of a problem. It does seem like I'm able to reach in there a little bit better to get the individual pads. It's definitely an art to soldering as much as a science, or maybe it's a science that I don't understand. Either way, this seems to be a good tip. I guess time will tell. And if you're wondering, this isn't actually the same WeMOS board that I was taking the pins off earlier. I couldn't find my solder wick, so I just got another one out. Hopefully I'll be able to repair that other one eventually, but you know, we'll see. They're pretty cheap. It's interesting that we live in an age where something like this, which would have been a supercomputer 20 years ago, you can buy for $2, and it's pretty much disposable. Pretty amazing. I mean, not only is the processing power incredible, but Wi-Fi wasn't conceived up till I think the late 90s. Correct me in the comments if you want, but something like that, when it was really finalized or conceived of. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with this I tip. The B2 tip looks okay too. I'll go ahead and clean it off for a little comparison, but yeah, you can see it's quite a bit bigger, but yeah, sometimes smaller is better. So thanks. And this will be a part of another project. I'm actually going to make a garage door opener, so hopefully I'll be able to show that off either in text or video. We'll just see how that goes, but it should be a cool project. So thanks for watching. GoPro, stop video.